Welcome to another video. Let's talk about your quad battery or your sled battery or whatever. When I worked as a mechanic full-time, I would say that about half of the no starts that I got in for diagnose were because of a battery issue. And I mean, that sucks telling the customer that, okay, you came in for us to diagnose it, and basically by the time we install a new battery, get that one charged up or reconditioned, your bill is like $150. It's freaking ridiculous. We got to replace the battery. It's even more. Batteries are kind of expensive, actually. A tiny little quad battery or sled battery or whatever is like the same price as a truck battery. It's stupid. But anywho, today we're going to talk about battery chargers. Stop using your trickle charger. There would be a lot of people that would come into the shop and they would say, what's the deal? I left my battery on a trickle charger all winter and it's not working now. What happened? A lot of old battery chargers don't have an automatic shutoff, which means your battery actually gets overcharged over time and it can get bloated or whatever. You basically cook your battery over the winter. I've been using CTEK chargers for probably about 10 years now in the shop, and these are the best charger for your ATV or your car or your truck or whatever, hands down. This one is actually the brand new CT5 charger. So let's check it out. Let's open it up. Let's see what's in the box. Let's see what it comes with. You actually get a few things here. Instruction manual, of course. You actually get like a little carrying bag for it. That's great. And then you have the charger itself. So you get a few things. You get the case, you get the owner's manual, you get 2 different cords, and I'll go over what these are for real quick, and you get the charger. Now this one is a brand new one to the market, which is specifically for Powersports, so your quads, your watercraft, side-by-side sleds. This is the kind of charger that you're going to want for those smaller batteries. So everything here is actually quick connect. So you actually have a couple of different options here for your charging. You have a quick connect there, and that connects to just the classic gator clamps for your terminals. Or you can go a different way with it. You can actually install this on your battery. So you would connect these 2 terminals, red and black, positive, negative, up to your battery. And you can actually leave this installed on your quad or your sled. Sleds especially, if the battery is in a pain to reach spot. Arctic Cat, I'm talking to you, where your battery is under the seat and you actually have to take the seat off, and there's a little bit of hardware to actually get at those. You can actually install these directly onto the battery leads and then simply plug it into your charger, so you can always have this. One of the best things about this that I really like is the fact that these are actually fused. So you don't actually see that in a lot of chargers. Most chargers are just the leads, not fused. So you can leave this one specifically installed on your sled or your quad or whatever, and then simply when you get it into the garage, when you get home, or if you're storing it for the winter, plug it in and you're good to go. Now this thing actually can do a few things to help you out with a battery that maybe has 1 foot out the door. It has a reconditioning program, it has a testing program, and it also has the capacity to do lithium batteries as well, which is great. And it's also polarity protected. So that means if you're being a Waldo and you accidentally get your polarity mixed up, so you put the old positive clamp on the negative terminal on the battery, this is protected. So basically if you hook it up backwards, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, it gets expensive if you have to replace a battery every year. And when I was a mechanic, I would have customers complain that I have to replace my battery this year. I had to replace my battery this year again. It's like, well, where did you leave it? Did you leave it outside? Did you leave it plugged in? Was it warm? Was it cold? This is a great way to keep your battery maintained over the winter and just keep it ready for the summer if you're on quad, or other way around. If you got the old 1100 turbos, plug this in the summer, leave it in your garage, and that battery will be good to go come winter. 5-year warranty on the charger. Look at that, says it right there. Yeah, think about that when you're buying that $30 charger from Walmart, and then you get to the till, and then they ask you, would you like to add on the $15 plan to keep your $30 charger safe for the next 3 years? And if you're anything like me, you say, no, I think I'll take the hit on this one. Let's plug this thing in for the first time ever, and lucky for you guys, I've got a trike right there, which is it is the only thing in here with a battery in it. A good battery maintainer like this fights parasitic draw. Parasitic draw is just the unit drawing power, whether it's from the gauge cluster or from the ECU. If it's a carbureted unit, it's not usually a problem. This is like a 1984 trike, so I don't think there's any parasitic draw on it whatsoever. But especially on pretty much anything with EFI, there is parasitic draw. So if your unit sits there for 6 months or whatever the course it sits there, it slowly loses amperage over time. And a maintainer like this one fights that. That's one of the reasons your battery actually ends up being dead at the beginning of the season or at the end of the season. If it just sits there all year, it's getting drawn out from just sitting there. The computer is thinking, the gauge is thinking, something's thinking in there, and that's pretty much across the board with anything EFI. So here we go, the trike, the freaking wicked hot. You guys see the seat, by the way? It got hit with some sun and actually it turned out even better. But anyway, never actually hooked this thing up to a smart charger before, so we'll see what it says. It's a little more than just plug and play. I mean, it is plug and play, but there's more to it than just on and off like most chargers are. So you got a power light, normal light, reconditioned light, lithium, check charge care, and then this little light up there, which is not on, is a simple error light. The error light, which is up here, this is flashing because it knows nothing's plugged in. The error light up here will go off if you either reconnect the cables wrong, or if your battery is just so far gone, so sulfated that it will not accept a charge. These chargers do have a desulfating program in them as well. But we'll plug it into this thing, because I've never hooked up this battery to a smart charger before. And we'll see what it does the moment we plug it in. Observe as I try to do it with one hand. Plugged in, so it is now checking the battery. It is now charging the battery, and this will continue to charge until it hits the care mode. So that may actually take a little while. You can change it to a recondition mode. You can change it to lithium. I'm not going to keep it on lithium because it's a normal lead acid battery, an AGM battery. So I'm just going to leave it on charge, on normal, because it does not need reconditioning and it is not a lithium, so I'm going to leave it on normal. Again, this is also fuse, so if there was a discharge issue, the fuse will save your charger and keep the battery safe as well. Now, I'm going to do a couple things here that you shouldn't do with your charger, but I'm going to do it just to prove a point. Now, if we were a Waldo, which does happen. Oh, by the way, you can crack these clamps together and everything, and it doesn't matter. There's a protection there too, so that's connected metal to metal, and it doesn't matter. But if we were, let's just say we're a Waldo here. Let's just say we have no idea what we're doing. So we hook them up backwards. We get that error light on. Switch them back around. We're back to normal. Check. Charge. Yeah, don't do those kind of things with your charger. It's not recommended. I'm just doing it to prove a point. However, if you are a Waldo and you know you're a Waldo, then a smart charger is definitely the way to go for you. I'm not a Waldo though, so it's not a problem for me. Unless the number one sign of being a Waldo is not knowing you're a Waldo. Oh my god, I might be a Waldo. Yes, this thing is a lot smarter than my other charger. I'm gonna have to leave all these down in the description because this is too much to list. I can't list all this. Okay, Waldo, wrap it up. Finish the video. Thanks everybody for watching this video. Links down there in the description if you want some more info. I'm too much of a Waldo to be able to go over all the little tiny details, so I'm gonna leave a link down there. If you have any more questions, leave them in the description down below and I'll try to answer them the best I can. But I'll leave some more links down there in the description for some more info for you if you're looking for a battery charger, because I would definitely get one of these. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye everybody.
Buddy, freaking right.
What a beauty.
Wow. That's amazing.